What's up guys, it's Tom here and welcome to the Manchester City Real Madrid post-match reaction video. I'm sorry that this video is a little bit late, but yesterday evening my girlfriend was very tired, so she went to sleep after the game. I didn't want to wake her up by making this video, but what an absolutely incredible epic game this was. And let me know in the comments below, who do you want to go through to the final in case Liverpool get there? We still have to navigate the incredibly difficult semi-final against Villarreal. Don't forget that Villarreal knocked out Juventus and also Bayern Munich, two of the favorites for the Champions League. So I think we need to take Villarreal very seriously. But if Liverpool produce their best form, then we can win that game. And I want personally Real Madrid in the final, because to lose to Manchester City in the final would be just absolutely devastating. It would be unthinkable. But also Man City are vulnerable defensively when they don't have their best players, their best defenders in the defense. And I think Zinchenko and John Stones, who actually had to get substituted because of an injury, and Fernandinho came on. So this was a makeshift Manchester City defense, and that's one of the reasons why Real Madrid scored 3 goals. But Man City should have put the whole tie to bed. They should have won 5-2 or 4-1, something like that, but they weren't ruthless enough. And instead of playing on selfish proper football, after 2-0 every Man City player just wanted to score themselves. Mahrez was the prime example. But first of all, Kevin De Bruyne, at the moment, he's the best midfielder in the world. He's run before the first goal, and that was the quickest goal in a Champions League semi-final, by the way. It's just absolutely amazing, and Mahrez's pass is just beautiful. But I think one of the main reasons why Real Madrid were so terrible defensively is they didn't have Casemiro, one of the best defensive midfielders in the world. It's like Liverpool playing without Fabinho. Real Madrid's defending is just not the same. And Fede Valverde is not really a defensive-minded player. Toni Kroos and Luka Modric they are all well above 30 years old. So Real Madrid's midfield was aging, and also Valverde is not really a defensive-minded midfielder. So he just lets Kevin De Bruyne run behind him in a split second, and Mahrez's ball finds him. Kevin De Bruyne, brilliant glancing header. And then before Real Madrid knew what hit them, it was very quickly 2-0. And I think Real Madrid really needs to sort out their defending. But Casemiro will be back, and I think in Madrid, in the Bernabeu, with 100,000 fans screaming, it will be a lot different. And because Real Madrid could feel that they have actually won this game. The way Man City were playing and the amount of chances that Man City missed, Real Madrid should have been out of the tie. They should be 2 or 3 goals down before the first leg. So the fact that it's just only 1 goal, it's actually advantage Real Madrid in my opinion. Man City are still the better team, but Real Madrid, if they can sort out their defending, going forward they can score goals, because they have Benzema in the form of his life. Benzema is having a classic Ballon d'Or type of season. If he wins the Spanish League and the Champions League, then he will definitely get Ballon d'Or. But even if he doesn't win the Champions League, he has a good shot, because he has 41 goals in 41 games for Real Madrid this season. He has 14 goals in the Champions League, and there were only like 3 or 4 seasons where somebody scored more goals in the Champions League than Benzema. His first goal, honestly, it's a nothing cross by Mendy. He has so much to do, Benzema. And he just side foots it. It hits the post and goes in. And literally an unsavable shot. And then Benzema, when Real Madrid looked down and out, he steps up for a penalty. And remember guys, Benzema missed 2 penalties in 10 minutes in one of their recent La Liga games. I think it was on the weekend, if I remember correctly. So Benzema missed his last 2 penalties, and then he steps up, and what does he do? He does a cheeky Panenka, a classic Pirlo type of penalty. The balls that Benzema has, oh my word, that man is absolutely on fire. Honestly, in the first half of the season, Salah looked like the best player on the planet. Now it's Benzema and Mbappe who look like absolutely unstoppable, but Mbappe is playing in the French league, so Benzema at the moment is the proper form player. So Real Madrid were 2-1 down at half-time. Mahrez, as I said, he had 2 or 3 opportunities where if he squares the ball to the other Man City player, it could have been 3-0 or 4-1 Man City in the first half. But Fernandinho comes on for the injured John Stones, and actually Fernandinho looked like he has a bit of pace, even though he's 35, 36 years old. He's leaving Man City at the end of the season. He has a bit of pace, he races clear on the right wing, he glides in a beautiful cross for Phil Foden, who actually heads it into the bottom corner. But then, as I said, when again Man City looked in cruise control, 3-1 up, Fernandinho just gave a brilliant assist, and then Man City conceded one of the most embarrassing goals in Champions League history. I mean, Vinicius Junior in the opposition half, in his own half, he turns Fernandinho. Basically, the ball goes through Fernandinho's legs because Fernandinho thinks that Vinicius Junior will take the ball down. And then he has the whole pitch to run into. But why on earth is Aymeric Laporte just watching Vinicius Junior race clear through on goal? They had 2 Man City players, Zinchenko and Laporte, marking the other attacker of Real Madrid, probably Benzema, and Vinicius Junior just runs through on goal, and Laporte is not closing him down, and the other Man City players are a good 3 yards behind Vinicius Junior, who is lightning quick. Why on earth isn't Laporte going over? And why isn't Zinchenko telling Laporte, I got this guy, go over to Vinicius Junior and mark him? And if Laporte engages Vinicius Junior and marks him, there is no way in hell he scores that goal. Or at least he takes a lot more skill to score that goal. Instead, Vinicius Junior, all he has to do is just run through on goal and then slot it past the keeper. Absolutely moronic defending by Man City. I'm still mad about this, even though the game was last night. But I just don't understand this passive defending. But then Real Madrid do something equally stupid. Zinchenko is fouled on the edge of the box, but the referee doesn't blow his whistle. And the first rule in football, you play until the whistle. Camavinga stops, Carvajal is just ball watching, and Bernardo Silva uses Carvajal like a cone and just curls an unstoppable finesse shot into the near post top corner. Courtois can't even get his hand up. An absolutely beautiful strike by Bernardo Silva to make it 4-2 Real Madrid. Brilliant play by the referee Kovac to actually play advantage there. Absolutely fantastic decision. And I was devastated at this point because at 4-2 I felt Man City could score more goals and the tie could be over. But then came that handball, which I think was a little bit soft, but it was a clear handball. I think a Man City player heads the ball and it bounces onto his hand, and it majorly changes the trajectory of the ball, and also the defender's hands are not beside his body, so he's out like this with his hand. So the referee gives a penalty, rightfully so. VAR doesn't overturn it, and then Benzema does that cheeky Panenka, which I honestly think he had incredible balls to do that Panenka penalty. It was absolutely mesmerizing. And overall, Man City deserved to win this game, but probably they should have won a 6-3 or 5-2, something crazy like that. It was Laporte again, so he didn't really have a good game, Laporte. And yeah, let me know who is the favorite now to go through. I still think it's Man City, but Real Madrid at home are a dangerous team. And if Casemiro is back, and if they can sort out the defending... By the way, I didn't really understand why Ancelotti played with a tactic like this. You don't have Casemiro, you have Man City on fire. Man City scored 5 goals against Watford on the weekend, so they are in the groove. Why play so open, expensive football in the first half? Why not do something similar to what Atletico Madrid did and put a lot of men behind the ball and play on the counter-attack? Real Madrid tried to go toe-to-toe with Man City, and when you do that, you could get absolutely slaughtered, and it was only Man City's bad finishing and not Real Madrid's great defending that prevented Man City to actually running away with this tie, because they scored 4 goals and honestly they could have scored 8. They had that many chances. There was an instance where you know, Phil Foden has an open goal and he hits the defender, and either side of him it's a goal. So it was absolutely incredible game, lovely to watch. Even though I don't really like either team, so I don't really support Real Madrid or Man City. I hate them probably more than most teams in the world. But you know, one of them has to go through, and I would prefer Real Madrid, because Liverpool still have an unfinished business against Real Madrid after the 2018 Champions League final. I want Liverpool to beat Real Madrid in the Champions League final, but if it will be Man City in the final, I'm fine with that as well. But first, Liverpool need to do their job against Villarreal, and I will do more videos about the Liverpool-Villarreal game later today. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.